Moriarty the Patriot is an anime about the most infamous villain that Sherlock Holmes ever faced, William James Moriarty, and the very first episode is astonishingly thralling. While most anime will take time introducing you to characters and building the world in the first episode, Moriarty simply thrusts you into a devilishly good murder mystery. I'm going to get into spoilers for the first episode, so be warned. Moriarty is presented with an odd case of several young males being murdered, seemingly at random. However, he instantly knows the connecting string among them, their proximity to nobles. In 19th century London, it would be unimaginable for a commoner to interact with a nobleman, except for very specific instances, such as a boy being a helping hand in a shop or simply a messenger boy. Moriarty figured that out so quickly that even I was impressed because I thought that premise was really unique. So he has no problem finding the actual perpetrator. But here is the twist. The tailor, whose son was killed by the evil nobleman, decides that he wants revenge. Moriarty offers the perfect opportunity for him. The evil nobleman is tied up in a crypt with no one around. The tailor obviously does what he desires, and to my surprise, Moriarty commits the perfect crime in his wicked sense of justice. It was a witty, dark, and shocking first episode, one that I have never seen replicated. As far as morality goes, I don't condone what Moriarty did. He should have turned the evil nobleman over to the police, since they are the authorities who should give the perpetrator a proper arraignment and sentencing. Taking the law into your own hands is not the right move. I will say that since this nobleman murdered several children, there is some sort of equal measure here, death for death. But as we continue on in the series, the justice becomes much more arbitrary. You will see Moriarty murder people for simply acting rude and physically harassing others. While those things are wrong, of course, the punishment for them should not be outright death. Is this an interesting series to see what happens when an insanely smart dude with an evil twist solves mysteries? Yes. Does that make me root for Moriarty all the time? No. Moriarty the Patriot utilizes this formula over and over again in the next few episodes, and while I am sure there will be a more dynamic ending to the show, it's very repetitive right now. We will have to see whether or not it is overall a good story. It's not a bad anime so far. It's actually really solid. A unique art style, a dark premise, an absolute banger of an opening. This show is definitely worth the watch.